See, wherever I go, stay ready, stay alert, always prepared for whatever. I see me. There's a seat right here. You can see from all angles. I'm ready. It's time to get down to business. Game time.
Hi, honey. I know you just made it to the library, but love of my life, my hero, my lion, you forgot your A game. So come home, take it, and then you can go and conquer the world, black man. Oh, and one more thing. Would it kill you to just wear some socks? I'm just saying. Love you. And can you bring home some milk?
Oh, man. She's killing me. Okay, I'll go back. I'm gonna get my A game. I'm not putting them socks on. I'm good. I'm fly. I'm fresh. I'm gonna stop at 7-Eleven to get some milk.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I am your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. You know, I've been getting into a lot of very deep, very heavy, hard-hitting topics, especially this week. I spent a lot of time charging Black women up for all of the stuff that you do. The hidden crimes, the going along with the agendas to destroy your culture, destroy your community, destroy your families, and destroy yourselves in the process. And I meant every word I said, all of it. And we're not going to stop. There's more coming. We're going to talk about the other things that you do as well. But here today, right now, we're going to talk about what you need to do to fix it. I know there are a lot of newcomers to my channel. Many of you have heard me talk about 10 life values, but you don't really understand what that means. But today we're going to clear up a lot of misconceptions and misunderstandings. This is what you need to know, Black woman, about how to fix the mess that you in 2021 you volunteer to do. You volunteer to mess. We can not gonna go back to slavery and give you that pass. Not gonna give you that pass of, well, you know, you've been brainwashed and this and that. No. We can no longer have that pass. That pass is expired. It's gone. We cannot use that as a crutch to say how we can't fix it in order to use that as a crutch to say how we're not gonna fix it. The first thing that you need to understand is this. We're going to go from the top. Spiritual value under the 10 life value system is about life, and it is about truth. Life and truth. That's it. Life and truth. But Black women, you haven't been living under that, have you? You've been living under lies and falsehoods. You've been living under this. See that spiritual way down there where it says no truth? You've been living under lies, falsehoods, obfuscating the truth, deflecting away from the truth, pointing fingers so you don't have to face the truth, lying on this one, lying on that one, saying anything that's gonna make you be right in the situation, whether you wrong or right in the situation. That's what you've been doing. Living under all manner of falsehoods and lies. So the first thing that you're going to have to understand is the acceptance of the truth so that the way to life can be opened. Truth and life have always been hand in hand. Truth and life have always been hand in hand, and lies and falsehood, and what follows lies and falsehood, death. And what has died, Black woman? You've died. You died. No longer, you cannot live off of the glory of your ancestors because they wasn't under a lost value system. You are. They wasn't practicing all of these lies and falsehoods and death, the culture of death. They wasn't following that. They was living under a culture of life and truth. That's why they were the great women that they were. And you can't ride the coattails of that shadow because you are nothing like those women. But you can be. But you're going to have to live like them women lived with the mindset that they had. A truth may have been hard to accept, but accepted they did, and they lived it out. And they didn't follow a culture of death. You died as women. Your children have died. Your homes have died. Your communities have died. The spirit of your men have died. It's dead. And nothing can revive it again except the truth. Nothing can give it life again except the truth. What about your health? What about your health? Under the 10 life value system, health is about your body being a temple, about your mind and your spirit and your body being sacred things. It's important. It is a form of wealth to have and preserve your health and the health of those around you that you can influence. But nowadays, under that lost value system, we don't do that. There's no care. When you take a look at health, opposite of that, there's no care. Ironic that they call it health care. There's no care. But what about your body as a temple, Black woman? It used to be something that you didn't do as a woman. Tattoo your body. That was considered masculine. And that was considered something that low-grade women did only. Women who were wife material, women who were mother material, women who were gonna go on to live a woman's life didn't mark her body. She didn't put tats in here, all on her face, all on everywhere. She didn't do that. Again, that was considered something masculine. A woman didn't drink a man under the table. The reason a woman didn't have high body counts is because her body was something sacred, something she should have preserved, something that she should have, come on, Black woman. You didn't let every man get at you. You didn't want to have them soul ties with every man or with a bunch of men. Or with men you don't know, one night stands. You're only with him for 2 weeks. Then the next month you're with another one. And then the next 2 months you're with another one. And then that fell through. And then you had one you fell back on. And then come on. You break your vessel. You break the vessel of your body. You break the vessel of your heart. You break your mental vessel. The women that do that is usually crazy. They usually ain't got it all. Listen, they did research on that. The women with the best sex usually are the most emotionally unstable. They got issues. Okay? She's so good in bed because that's the only way she understands how to connect with a man on any level. So she gives that all she got. Because she can't connect with him no other way. She crazy. He's not going to be able to deal with her. She's emotionally gone. Her vessel is broken. She broken. This is what it means to live underneath the lost value system. You have a broken mind and you have a broken heart and you have a broken body, and you're not supposed to care about that. You're not supposed to care. It's supposed to be fun and it's supposed to be funny and you're supposed to be making it and winning, but you're not. We have to return back to a time when women kept their bodies sacred, when your womb was something sacred. And you didn't let every man enter it, and you certainly didn't replicate him. Under the 10 life value system, family is about functionality, and it is about group focus. What's good for everyone in the family dynamic, the support that you're supposed to have, the love that you're supposed to be able to give and receive from your family members. That's what it means under the 10 life value system. But what have we been doing, Black woman? Under the lost value system, look at what it says. Family, no loving support. No loving support. And isn't that what we've made our households? Where there's no love, there's no support. Under the lost value system, family is about dysfunction and about selfish, single-minded focus. Isn't that what we've done? And how long are we gonna do it? I just talked about that. How you steal children. It's a single-minded, selfish focus. It's not about what's good for the group. It's about what's good for me. I don't gotta focus on what's good for the group. I can break my family up because I feel some type of way. And it doesn't matter what it do to my children, the foundation and the base for them. You want to know why you hear stories of your grandmama and your great grandmama staying, quote unquote, under situations you would never accept? Because she understood the value of family. She knew that once she had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids with that man, there was no way she could provide everything for them. Not just monetarily, she could not give them a solid base from which to start their lives. She knew she couldn't do it. She couldn't give them a base of loving support, because whether or not Big Daddy was the best husband to her, he was almost always a good father to them kids. And y'all have not made the difference between them two things. And a lot of times Big Mama knew what was going on and she accepted it. She had kids after that, still stayed with that man because she understood the value of the family unit and that she could not break it because her children, the next generation, depended on the sacrifice that she made. And not to mention, it was common at that time. So she wasn't really tripping on that. It just wasn't a legal thing for Big Daddy to marry more than one wife. But she knew that woman. A lot of times, Big Mama knew Miss Hattie down the road. She knew Miss Hattie down the road. And she knew she was with, her husband was with Miss Hattie. And she didn't hate Miss Hattie. She knew them kids Miss Hattie had was her husband's kids. And them kids was her children's brother and sister. She knew that. They was living a polygynous lifestyle. Just didn't have no paperwork with it. You the one that's hung up on that because you living under a system that tells you family ought to be focused on you and not the group. So if you wake up feeling some type of way one day, you can break the family up on a whim. And you don't owe the children no explanation as to why their foundation is gone. As to now why they can't love their daddy no more. They can't see him no more. We have to be able to understand all of these things and make the correction, Black woman. Our families are gone. Single motherhood is not a family unit. It's not. We have been living under lies and falsehoods. The game has been rigged, but you play it with a smile on your face and you know it's rigged. You know it's rigged. You know them kids need that base. You know that's why our kids don't make it. You know that's why our children become statistics and not good statistics. They in jail, they on the street, they runaways, they in foster care systems. Our children are scattered because our family is scattered. Our households are scattered. Under the 10 life value system, our appearance is about having a standard. It's about earning acceptance. It's about the standards even in your nonverbal communication. This is why I banged on the appearance. This is why I banged on the twerking and all of this other type of stuff. Coming out half naked all the time. Everything is sexualized. Everything is about your booty. Everything is about your vagina. Everything is about your sex. Everything is about how good you are in bed or how you can twerk or how you can strip or how you can all of these other things. It's always about that. But under the 10 life value system, we have to take a care for them things. Can't just go outside dressed any old kind of way. It says something about you. This is what we need to understand. That our outward appearance says a lot about who we are and what we stand for and what's important to us and what's valuable to us. When you go outside and you scantily clad, that's a whore's uniform. It ain't gonna change just because you're doing it. You're not going to be able to do it so much that people's perception of it changes. It's not going to change, Black woman. It's not. I promise you it's not. I don't care how many slut walks Amber Rose hosted and sponsored and participated in. I don't care how many times you say, oh, it's slut shaming. I don't care how many times you do that. The human perception is not going to change about a woman that comes outside with everything God gave her on display. Because usually when things are being advertised, they for sale. That's why. But we living under a lost value system. When we gonna get out of this system? The 10 life values is the way out of the system. It's out from under the oppression of that system. The lost value system is an oppression. It is a tyrant. It has reigned a tyrannical reign over our lives, over our children's lives, over our ancestors' lives. And if we don't stop, it'll keep on its reign of terror over our descendants. And we responsible as women, we carry the life of the next generation and the next generation. And we are the teachers of these children. We are, not the men. Us. That's our responsibility. That's our job. Under a lost value system, your appearance don't have no standards. You don't earn acceptance. You just do stuff and the world's supposed to accept you for it. Lizzo just went to that basketball game, all 300 plus pounds of her, with her entire buttocks showing. And then got courtside and twerked. And she believes she's supposed to be able to do that. And the world is supposed to accept it and applaud her for that. And it's not so. I don't care how politically correct you think everybody's supposed to be. In their heart and in their mind, they don't accept it. And they view you a certain way. How you behave, what you wear, what you're doing. All of this is the nonverbal communication about who you are. And when we take a look around, get out of your feelings for a minute. Take a look around. What do Black women say about themselves? Because we applaud the ones that's twerking. You can talk about Black women that are upstanding, and there are Black women that are upstanding, but nobody puts them on a pedestal. Nobody puts them in front of young Black women. Nobody puts them and says, these are the women that we supposed to be patterning ourselves after. Nobody does that. Everybody's putting Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, and all of the rest of them up on the pedestal and say, see, this is what you're supposed to be, Black woman. You're supposed to be able to have all manner of chaos and people still love and applaud you. We have to get out. This is the way out. You're dwelling underneath the 10 life value system. Dwelling is about nurturing. It's about safety. It's about inspiration. It's about peace. It's about wholesomeness. That's what your home's supposed to be. You, your children, your husband, all of you are supposed to be able to enter into that home and find peace away from the noise of the outside world and the troubles of the outside world. Not supposed to bring them in your home. Your home is supposed to be a fortress of peace. You're supposed to be able to recharge your batteries there. Connect with your family there. Connect with your husband when he come in. Connect with your children when they come in. Don't just take them for granted that they always will be there. Or look at them like they burdens to you. Underneath the lost value system, over from dwelling, it says no peace. Isn't that what we have created? Homes with no peace. Homes full of chaos, full of fighting, full of arguing, full of anger, full of negativity, full of pain. When are we going to stop it? We have to put a stop to this. It's not just about what the men can do. You're not a man. So whatever the men do or don't do is up to them. You're the woman. It's up to us to do what women are supposed to do. We can never get out. As usual, I'm stopping at the internal 5 because under the lost value system, those are the 5 things that are lost the most. Dwelling, appearance, family, health, and spiritual. Those are the ones that we lost the most. I may come back and talk about the rest of them. But for now, I think this is enough to digest. Sit somewhere. All of the Black women in the sound of my voice, sit somewhere and write down these 10 life values. And under each one, I want you to write a goal about how you're going to improve those parts of your life. If you want to go all through all 10, I encourage that. If you want to just do 1 through 5, please do. Be honest with yourself. Remember, it starts with the truth. Only the truth can correct these errors. Because everything under that lost value system is built on a lie. You're going to have to build your life on truth. This is how we correct the culture. This is how we correct our families. This is how we correct ourselves. This is how we correct our children. This is how we correct the course. We are on a collision course with death. Nothing has happened to us but various forms and levels of death. When are we going to speak life? When are we going to bring life? This is what we must do. We have to be able to bring life, not death. Not be focused and so invested in being right that you feel like it's going to kill you. It's not going to kill you. To acknowledge I have been on the wrong path. The stuff I'm doing is ruining my family. The stuff I'm doing is ruining my appearance. The stuff I'm doing is based on lies. The stuff I'm doing is ruining my health. I'm mentally unstable. I'm emotionally unstable. I'm physically not well. Gotta be able to start with the truth. This is what we need to understand. This is how we fix our culture. This is how. This is how. You're not going to achieve any of them lofty things without this 10 life value system. Where you start with the truth and you end with the wealth, not only of just money, but a wealth of spirit, a wealth in all of these areas. So that's the task. Instead of a question, the task. Go back, pause the video, take a look at the 10 life values, write them down. For each one, write what your goal is and how you're going to improve them and what you're going to do about them. How you're going to make it better for everybody, not just you. like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.